and Brad, the two most famous physical therapists on the internet.
Hi folks, I'm Bob Schrupp, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical therapist.
Together we are the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
In our opinion, of course,
Yeehaw.
Bob.
Today, Brad, we're going to talk about the 10 best balance and fall prevention exercises on a Bosu ball.
Bosu ball.
Bosu.
Bosu. And here we have the Bosu ball. It's not a ball at all, but it looks like a part of a ball.
Half a ball.
Right.
Quarter of a ball.
And you know, you might be wondering why I'm not wearing my blue shirt with my red tie. I got up late today and had to hurry. Just kidding. I'm going to get a little tired doing this because these exercises with this can get a little tiring, and Bob's going to help wear me out a little bit. But what we're going to use this for...
I hope he means that in a good way, but...
It's a family show, Bob. Just relax. Okay.
By the way, if you're new to our channel...
they probably never want to watch
They
again.
probably already clicked off. Please take a second to subscribe to us. We got a subscribe button over here on the left side of Brad, your right side. We provide videos on how to stay healthy, fit, pain-free, and we upload every day.
Right. So, Bosu ball... They've been in the therapy gym for a number of years now. But now if you go
They're kind of hitting the mainstream?
Right, the fitness centers, all of them that I see usually have a Bosu ball there. And if you look at it and you say, what do you do with that thing?
So is Bosu, is it both sides up? I don't know, we don't even know.
That's my interpretation, but you know, I was looking for a price on it. I couldn't see anything saying that, but I didn't look real hard, but I like to say both sides up, and you'll see why we're saying that. The reason you don't see these at home, one of the reasons you probably don't have them at home, because they're kind of spendy.
Do you know how much they run?
Between $150 and $200.
Ooh.
But they're built well and they work very well. What I like them for is balance, Bob. You can use them for balance, particularly for your legs, for walking, when rehab people, to get them ready to go outside on uneven surfaces. And you can use them for some arm strengthening too. I might show a demo of that when we get done at the end.
Okay.
Okay. So people want to see what's going on with this first. So if you have ankle sprain.
Can you see it, Lonnie?
Yeah, we're going to need the Bosu ball
Okay.
here. Let's say you're recovering from an ankle sprain. It could be an ACL. I've just worked with an ACL. I use this extensively. Hip problem or any balance problems. Okay, you simply stand on here. This is how I'll have someone start. Stand here, and I'll stand here, and you can see it's wobbly, and my ankles are really going down, just trying to balance on this.
So you often may have a gait belt on them and hold on to them?
Exactly.
Or?
It all
Sure.
depends on your level. Actually, the both sides up comes into play right now. I'll usually start and almost always start someone like this.
Is that easier?
Yep, exactly.
I don't use this at all.
Okay, I really like it. I need a cane. Lonnie, you want to grab a cane? There we go.
I'll give you this.
Actually, I don't know. A lot of times you need something to get yourself on there or hold on to somebody. I didn't want to hold on to Bob's hand though. And anyways, now it's much easier, okay? And you can just start working it like this. You can take that away as you get better. And you'll do this for 30 seconds, okay? Now the next step you're going to go to, and this is phases. I'm going to go through phases of difficulty. Once this gets too easy for 30 seconds, then you're going to bring your feet closer together, and you're going to do some little bit of a marching like this. And this is not easy. You're not going to do a normal march. Just go from one side to the other. It really gets those legs and that body and that proprioceptive, that nervous system for balance, working in really hard. It
looks really difficult.
Well. It is. Okay? And then this is a little better. I don't do much of the marching. I got some other options to get into. Good posture, and simply do a squat. So we're getting not just balance statically, but we're working motion with the body, and then you bring your arms up, and that's a little harder. And if you reach up towards the sky, it even makes it more challenging. Okay? Then the next thing, I like doing this with patients because it's a little more entertaining. Bob, why don't you go stand over there where they can't see you? Even back farther, yeah, Bob. There you go. You need some distance with this. Go ahead and throw it. And then
Can I challenge you by throwing it over different spots, maybe a little lower?
Exactly. Exactly what I do.
Higher.
Bob. Yep. Now, usually what I'll do is I'll have someone stand straight forward. I'll set a timer for 30 seconds or a minute. We'll play catch and throw the ball at different levels. And then, usually I'll have the person get off. I won't do this. go 90 degrees.
Oh, wow.
And then it changes. It gets more muscles in the lateral position. Why don't you come over and get that for me, Bob?
Sure.
Okay. Now I'm going to come off of there. All right. The next step, I need to take a little break. All right. Once that gets too easy, you're all through with that. And if you're a high-level person, you're working to get into a sport, soccer, for example, football, those things where you're working a lot of motions,
Sure.
lateral motions, then you
strength.
definitely want to go to one leg. And you put your leg right in the middle, and you simply try and balance for 30 seconds. Now, the gentleman I had, he was about 28 years old, and I'd go for 30 seconds with him. Guess what got tired with him on this, Bob? His feet.
Did they really?
The muscles in his feet would just get all tired.
Intrinsic muscles in the feet.
Yep, and then his hip as well. He had an ACL, and this is working really well for him. Okay, and then
Really crucial after an ACL.
oh, exactly. Let's try the ball toss, Bob.
Sure. One-legged?
Yep. This is again. This is high level. This is for you athletes recovering, and try doing this for a minute. I'm going to go this way. And then when you go straight on, you could go 90 degrees. And that's enough, Bob.
Sure.
They got the idea.
I think they got the idea, right?
My right leg is starting to get pretty tired here. All right. Oh, there's one more. Let's
the
put
one-leg pickup?
Yeah. Take the same ball, put it there.
Ooh, that looks difficult.
This is where you're working the balance at this level, hand-eye coordination. Well, what if you need to pick something up from the ground? And this again, start with both feet and just see how it goes. And this is something that you don't have. I'd do this. Someone who's not an athlete, someone maybe 40, 50 years old, who has a job, a construction job where there are uneven surfaces, and learn how to pick something up on an unstable surface, loose sand, whatever it may be. Okay. And then for the athletes, people in those high-level activities, I don't even know if I can do this, Bob.
I was going to say, I don't know if you can either.
One leg. But you get those 25-year-old athletes, those kids in high school. Oh, yeah, they love doing this stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, I got to get a little bit of a breather, Bob.
All right, what's next then?
Okay, so it's like, well, what do we use the other side for?
Right. So that's more difficult.
This, I like to use this for the idea of when you're running, you're hiking on uneven surfaces, your ankles are more apt to roll.
Right.
You take a sharp turn. That's when you get this motion of the ankle to work and really work on that. So the first thing I'll do, typically I'll talk about that good athletic stance, and I'll put one foot on there, both feet over and back. So we're working lateral motions, and then you're going to speed it up. And remember, this is after an injury. I'm not injured at all, and I'm not doing too bad with this, but it's making me work, Bob.
Right.
You put an ankle sprain, a knee injury, ACL repair, this really works them hard initially, okay? And then I'll work forward and backwards. You need to work both directions to get the muscle groups. And usually I'll go here,
Step, and then off.
And also I'll go step over, and then the step back where you cannot see it. The vision is out of the picture then, which makes a big difference on your balance. You can see how it's easy going forward, going backwards, big difference. Yeah.
It's much more difficult.
And that's the way it is in the real world. You're not always going forward. You might be backpedaling while you're running.
Right.
So that gets that backwards motion with the uneven surface to strengthen those muscles. And then you combine it. Here, 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 forwards, backwards, forwards, here, to the right, to the here, to the left, forward, backwards. Okay, now I'm getting tired again.
I wonder, so I don't even know if I can do this at all. So, you can reach down to different directions.
You bet,
can't you?
absolutely.
And, boy, this is not easy.
No.
I'm glad you were doing it, not me.
Yeah, and I've got these dress shoes on. A good pair of shoes helps as well, so keep that in mind.
I don't know if I could do one-legged and do that, reach like that.
No.
Not with these shoes.
This is really good for the ankles. One thing I want to keep in mind, if you have an ankle sprain, this is going to be when you're really at that high level. Because this ball is a really good ball so that you could literally roll your ankle and sprain it. I'll work with this people after a stroke. in the parallel bars, and they'll use it just to get used to walking on an uneven surface while they're holding onto a bar.
Parallel bars are two bars that are parallel, and you can hang on to them really
Right,
solid.
yeah, if you're not familiar with the therapy clinics. And you know, that's a lower level activity for good ankle strength, but I'm always cautious about rolling your ankle
Right.
on this when you have it this way.
Yeah, you could easily do that.
This way it eliminates that.
Right.
In the gym, I see people doing push-ups with this, and they go like this, and you just have an uneven surface.
So it makes it a little more
Yeah.
difficult.
This would be one, elbows locked, and you want to work those scapular muscles, Bob.
Sure.
Really nice way to work that. And this could be a therapeutic thing. You're probably not going to see someone general strengthening doing that, but after a shoulder injury, that'd be a nice way to start rehabbing those scapular muscles.
Good
Wow,
job.
Bob, I
Good
got to
job,
tell you,
Brad.
I'm starting to feel strong like Bull, all because of the Bosu ball.
Well done, Brad. Well done.
All right.
I applaud you. All right.